All right. So this variable stuff, it's pretty simple. It's the basics, nothing real hard right away. Remember, a variable is just something that varies. X, Y, Z, it's the letters. Values is just what's assigned to them. If X equals 2, whatever. A variable expression. Do you remember from what they said on the video, what's the difference between an expression and an equation?
Equation's the answer.
Equation, you can find the answer, it's got an equal. Expression has no equal sign. So like x plus 3 is an expression. I don't know why it does that.
Hendrickson.
Even just a plain old number is an expression because there is no equal sign in it. Y plus 2x minus 7z is an expression. There is no equal sign. So remember what the word evaluate means to do? Solve. The only way you can solve this is if you know what x is. If they tell you that x equals 1, then you can evaluate. If they don't tell you that, then you can't evaluate it. I'm going to have to see if I can get that off. Unit analysis. All that means is, remember what unit means? No? Huh? A unit is a 1, yeah. A unit is one thing, but when what you're using, like the, huh? Yep. Yep, inches, feet, yards, whatever unit it is. Okay? So a unit analysis, all this means is, what should it be labeled? So if you have 6 feet per second times 7 seconds, you can cross cancel units just like you can cross cancel numbers. Remember when you're multiplying, this would be like a 1 second there, even though it's not written, and this would be a 1 on the bottom. So you can cross cancel these seconds, and you're just left with feet on top, so the answer is going to be labeled feet. It's just top times top. There's only feet left, so that's the unit analysis. Does that make sense? Okay. Verbal model, we're not going to really worry about writing that too much, but thanks, Jeff. That's just, instead of writing it like that, that's the math model. The verbal model would be x plus 7. Okay? So, evaluating. Again, they tell you what x is, so you just put that in place. Now remember, when you put 3 in there, does this turn to 63? No. It's 6 times 3, so that's 18. Geez, that's annoying. That little thing on there. So when we put a 3 in here, what's that make? 3. Top divided by bottom. 3 in here, 7. 3 in here, 10. Okay. Those are easy. Distance problems. The distance formula is rate times time. Dirt. So here they tell us the average speed of a car that traveled 200 miles in 4 hours. So we're finding the average speed. So where would the 200 go in here? Yep, the distance equals the rate, that's your speed, you don't know. The time is 4. So something times 4 equals 200. You can probably figure it out in your head. What times 4 is 200? 50. Remember how you solve it? To get the R, this is an expression now. I mean an equation, not an expression. You got to divide by 4. Divide by 4. do the opposite to get rid of it. So 200 divided by 4 is 50. Now, here's one where you'd have to label. Since it's the average speed, it would be labeled 50 what? Miles per hour, because it's miles an hour. So you can just put MPH. So the same thing here, find the average speed of a truck that travels 120 in 2 hours. It's the same problem. We don't know the speed, we do know the distance. So we don't know the rate, but we know the time. R times 2 is 120. So you would divide by 2 and you'd get 60. And this is miles and that's hours, so miles per hour. Evaluating a geometric expression. Sounds hard, but it's simple. What would you do to find the perimeter of a triangle? Add all the sides. It's just A plus B plus C. So there's the expression, and we know what A, B, and C is. It's 5 plus 12 plus 13, which would be 30. Okay. Here's another distance one. You plan the jog at an average rate of 4 miles per hour, so what letter does that stand for?
D.
Rate. Right there, it says rate. For a distance of 3.2 miles, that's D. How long will it take? So you're looking for T. So we put 3.2 in there. The rate is 4 times T. So what do you got to do to solve this? Divide by 4. Divide by 4, and that would be 0.8. Now, what do you label it? Time, which would be labeled hours. Since this is miles per hour, it would be hours. If it was feet per second, it would be seconds. So, again, pretty easy stuff today.